This is day 6 of our Advent readings from the book of Ruth, and it's entitled Wherever You Will Go. And we'll just read from Ruth chapter 1, verses 15 to 18. "Look," said Naomi, "your sister-in-law is going back to her people and her gods. Go back with her." But Ruth replied, "Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, if even death separates you and me." When Naomi realized that Ruth was determined to go with her, she stopped urging her. Love declared. What difference does it make to know that you're loved? Poor Naomi is preparing to return to her homeland alone. But while she believes her daughters-in-law should part ways with her, one of them isn't so sure. Instead of letting go, Ruth shows a dogged commitment in holding tight to her stricken mother-in-law. Why? Today we see Naomi again trying to persuade Ruth to follow her sister-in-law Orpah and turn back to Moab. As Naomi reminds Ruth, Orpah has already decided to return to her people and her gods. According to Naomi, Ruth should do likewise, go back with her. But upon reflection, Naomi's plea is a rather strange one. After all, why would a faithful Israelite encourage someone to carry on worshipping their false gods? Tragically, it seems Naomi's comment was typical of God's people during the time of the book of Judges. People believed they could combine worshipping the Lord with worshipping the false gods of neighbouring nations, resting in the one true God. Strikingly, it seems that Ruth has a clearer grasp on who God is than Naomi. It's as if Naomi's comment crystallises for Ruth her own decision to stick with Naomi. As a consequence, we're given one of the most stunning declarations of love that you'll ever read in a piece of literature. "Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried." Together, these 3 sentences form a beautiful expression of Hesed, the Hebrew word for God's covenant love. Unsurprisingly, it leaves Naomi speechless. What are we to make of Ruth's breathtaking declaration? What prompts her to show such staggering kindness? Entrusted to the Lord. It's important to see that this pledge isn't just about Ruth's relationship with and commitment to Naomi. If it was, then why would Ruth commit to staying in Naomi's land beyond Naomi's death? Rather, the motivation for Ruth's love for Naomi is a much more important relationship: Ruth's relationship with and commitment to the Lord. As Paul Miller notes, the form of Ruth's poem, with God at the centre, mirrors the shape of her heart. In that culture, it was unthinkable to change your religion or citizenship. You just didn't do that. But Ruth had already done both. And we assume that these weren't changes that Ruth had simply made in the moment. Over the years, she'd have learned about the Lord's character and grace-filled promises, not least through the daily rhythms, behaviour and conversations of Naomi and her sons. So we can imagine that Ruth gradually came to a point where she knew the Lord, the compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness. Exodus 34 verse 6. She'd know that he was the God whom she could entrust her entire life to. And when you're certain of the Lord's love for you, that changes everything. As Naomi's trust in God now faltered, Ruth had the opportunity to demonstrate God's radical Hesed love back to her mother-in-law. Imagine this scene on the road to Bethlehem. How do you feel as you hear Ruth uttering these words to Naomi? What does it remind you of? In Jesus, God speaks these very words to you. What does that change for you? Spend some time reflecting on how you might show this kind of covenant love this Advent.